Hello, this is Alex Shepard. I am the director of this movie. I also edited and filmed this movie. And interesting story this film has. It first started off as a script for a actually an idea for a script for a project at Trowbridge College, which which is like it would have been one of a series of films of sci-fi films, and basically the whole I didn't really realize so much that what because it's supposed to be for a BBC Three audience. This was never going to be shown on BBC Three, by the way. It's just made up bullshit for the people for the assignment, and basically we're supposed to make something for a BBC Three audience, which is smart, more sophisticated, even though BBC only shows things like Family Guy and all that shite. And well, it's not shit, but you get what I mean. It's not sophisticated. It's just stupid comedy. And so I made that script more the script for the what it was originally be called, because it was originally called I don't know World, because I couldn't think of anything better at the time. And it was gonna be more about, instead of zombies that were turned out in this movie, it was gonna be about sort of hitmen, sort of just people just become killers after this flash that occurs. Just yeah, and I assumed from a BBC Video audience, because of what I've seen on there, I assume they probably want a bit more. It's like a bit more bloodburst, a bit more action, a bit more stupid, just something with a sense of humour. And my tutor did not like that. He thinks, oh, it should be this sophisticated and deep, and people must think when they watch it. And well, not really. They don't particularly. There's never been a program. There's never been any sophisticated programs on BBC Three. Well, you know, the closest to sophistication is the revolution will be televised. Even though that's kind of a, but it's the thing is, you chose a sci-fi genre. Nobody that watches sci-fi wants to watch something about a social uh, tells a social story of relationships and that things that do with people with that are homosexual and stuff like that. No one wants to watch things that deal with that social argument with racial different genders and different sexual interests and stuff. No one cares when anyone watches sci-fi. People watch the sci-fi to watch the fucking sci-fi, and that is why I made this. As a result of my displeasure of having to make. In fact, it gets even better. I don't even make my own script. I make someone else's script. I make a film out of someone else's script. So instead of what was going to happen, I was going to make the script, turn this crappy little social commentary. Well, actually, I didn't include any of the bullshit he mentioned. I just took out the lethal weapon style or Rambo style violence action, which, well, it was just something I wanted to try out. The only thing that was literally Rambo-ish about it was the fact there was a light knife throwing sequence. It's just like I wanted to try out with editing, just to be clever with it. Oh, it looks really good. But no, he was like, business. So I removed that, and removed everything that sounds fun and interesting about the movie, and made this real bullshitty, amateur, boring little film, which someone else ended up making. I ended up sending them the first draft of it instead. With everything good about it, just good luck with this crappy movie. I had to make yours. Oh, yeah. But no, I didn't make his actually. He I don't know who made his. It was Yain, I think, that made mine. I don't know who made his script. I'm not sure what his script was. I ended up making someone else's script. I can't remember who it was. It was someone that left the course before they ended up finishing the script. So it was like I ended up putting up with an unfinished script. Had to work with Jake Redsoul, who was the inspiration for The Gremlin and La Charlotte Sexe. For those who don't know who that is and who that probably was La Charlotte Sexe if they visit this channel. And yeah, turned out this absolute bullshit little film called Virus, which was only been fixed by editing. To be honest, I didn't actually film a lot of the footage in that movie because I just had no interest in it. All the changes just lost my interest in the film entirely. And that's why I kept the final draft of, well, what I wanted in this film into this film, really. Because I wanted to include more bloodshed and violence and interesting stuff going on. I just found it more engaging and more interesting.
Good.
This is literally me
okay
just
if you
wanting to
need
make
the
a zombie
plot?
movie, to be honest. But
It's in the book.
it's engaging because of that. It's interesting. It's not gonna be the greatest film ever, but it's that's what I wanted to make. I wanted that by this point. This was made in 2014. By this point that year, I wanted to make something before I go to uni. I wanted to make not something that to impress them, because I've really impressed them with what I've done so far with Intrusion and that was Michael P. And stuff like that. I wanted to make something that I've always wanted to make, which was like a horror movie that includes zombies, and just sort of a high level bloodshed. It's like Roblox and the Video Nasty stuff, and I always want to make a film like that. One day I'd like to make another one, called just literally titled Video Nasty, and have sequences of that sort of thing on there. But I had to make bloody plot and include all sorts of things.
Have you got any idea what the hell happened?
Probably had something to do with that flash that happened earlier.
Yeah, we assume that too.
Reuniting with the cast of
survivors?
House of Killers,
Just
with the exception of Mike Albury.
You want to hang out with us?
And Natalie Scott, who were
Sure,
actually,
why the heck not?
had to say this, actually a couple at the time. I didn't ever expect to say that one day, but yeah,
There should be a zombie-free area.
very unfortunate, really. The possibility of having them do the same movie is going to happen again with me. But I think Natalie does not want to do acting anymore, so in these films, so there's a possibility of another appearance by Ben. Maybe Natalie, if I ask, maybe, I don't know. If I just need an actress with them. Literally, the only 2 times I've ever done actors in the film was this and House of Killers, and it was Natalie. Well done, Natalie, to put up with me. Put up with this sexist bastard who always casts males in the movies. But yeah. Actually saying that, it's well, I might as well say it. Basically, I've got Abby Lottie, also known as Alex Turner in this film. So I'm not. I should be saying this, but I'm not sure if it wants to be known as a male or female. So I'm just gonna maybe that's accounts as an actress too. There you go. End of awkwardness. Right. That's the fucking plot. See, I don't like. This is why I didn't want to do that commentary on that social commentary on that sort of thing on that assignment, because I'm not very good at explaining it. I don't care about it. Well, I don't care about that. Fair enough. People choose to be whatever they want. Fair enough. I don't want to explain it in a film. I want to explain the plot in a film. I want to explain the interesting parts of the plot in a film, and what makes that film good. With things like this, it's like zombies. You expect zombies in a zombie film. You expect murders in a horror film, but about murderers. Yeah, you don't expect a social commentary. Well, it depends on the film, obviously, but this is literally a Video Nasty homage in a way. This is not deep and meaningful stuff, so And in that BBC Three sci-fi film thing was not deep and meaningful. No one's film was deep and meaningful. The whole idea is not deep and meaningful. Oh, gunshot! Wow, flight cool. But yeah, it's just not. It's nothing deep and meaningful at all. So it's it's a fucking sci-fi film, dude. I love this shot. The hand. That's my favorite shot of the film. But yeah, actually, I love a lot of these shots in this film compared to House of Killers, which is another. Because these are both personal projects, not actually made for, as I've explained, not made for college. But yeah, this is because those both films were actually personal projects, not because all the other things I've done with actors and stuff were college projects and for uni. So far the only two personal projects I've done, so I'm actually happy about that. And yeah, compared to the House of Killers, I find the shots in this and the editing a lot sharper and neater, just better. And put more into it, not making just a basic with the editing and stuff. So yeah, Paul Shepherd's my dad, who actually helped out with one scene where all three characters were running. Me, Ben, and Natalie. So yeah. Shane Zombie. Yeah, he wasn't called Pete. Fucking hell. Probably the only one who's not called Pete. Boom, 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 boom. It's not sound effect. It's boom, 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 boom. That's the usual logo sound for it. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the film. Well, enjoyed it without the fucking commentary. Talking over it. Everyone hates that bullshit. Especially when they can't turn it off. Oh, you bastards. You're on a YouTube video with the commentary. Ha ha, you fucking idiot. Ha ha.